Well, everybody, time for do another video, which is showing random DVDs number 6. So, anyways, no time to waste. Let's begin, starting with the first 6 DVDs that I'm about to show. So, yep. Excellent 2004 movie that needs a rewatch soon. So, yep. Awesome 2007 movie that's based on the TV series. So, yep. And if you haven't seen this movie, I recommend you all to watch it. So, yep. And good movie that I've rewatched back in 2021. Got this DVD from the Salvation Army thrift store back in 2018. So, yep. I've seen this movie before back in 2020, and, and this is a great 2004 movie. So, yep. Awesome 1996 movie that needs a rewatch soon. So, yep. I've seen this movie before a couple times. Excellent 1986 movie. And needs a rewatch too, so yep. Classic 1980 movie that I've seen before, so yep. And this movie stars Robert Hayes, Julie Haggerty, along with Leslie Nielsen and Peter Graves, so yep. I've seen this movie before, and I really liked it. Too bad Will Ferrell and John Goodman are in this movie, but too bad they're uncredited for some odd reasons, so yep. I've seen this movie before a few years ago. And this is a excellent 2019 movie that stars Tom Hanks, Ryan Reynolds, and Chris Cooper. Plus, I've seen Won't You Be My Neighbor, which is a documentary of Fred Rogers. So, yep. Awesome 2010 movie that stars Christian Bale, Mark Wahlberg, and Amy Adams. Both The Fighter and Hantori are both War Home Video reprints. But even though War Home Video do not disturb Paramount Pictures Home Entertainment anymore, so yep. I've seen this movie before, and this is an awesome 2011 movie. So, yep. This movie stars Chloe Grace Moretz, Ben Kingsley, Sacha Baron Cotter, along with Ray Winstone, Jude Law, and Martin Scorsese. He makes a cameo appearance in this movie, so yep. I'm thinking about planning on rewatching this movie soon, so yep. And we all know that John Lithgow and John Kozlowski are in this movie, so yep. DreamWorks movie co-made by Paramount Pictures, so yep. And this movie has Nicolas Cage, Jane Barcel, along with Teresa Palmer, and Alfred Molina. So, yep. Good 2014 movie that I've rewatched last year. And Dick Van Dyke makes a cameo appearance in this movie, so yep. I need to rewatch this movie again soon, so yep. The first one's a classic, and the sequel's good, in my opinion, so yep. And the case is in terrible condition. But at least the disc both play fine, so yep. I have the first Bambi movie on VHS, which is the 1989 Black Diamond VHS of this movie, so yep. And in my opinion, the classic SpongeBob episodes are excellent. Way better than the modern episodes of SpongeBob, which they are awful. But I've seen a few modern episodes of the show, and I didn't like them, so just sticking with the good old classic SpongeBob episodes, in my opinion. So, yep. I'm thinking about rewatching this movie soon, so, yep. Once again, I'm planning on rewatching this movie soon as well, so, yep. And the disc is kind of damaged during the previews, but at least I turn on the menu. They play the rest of the DVD plays fine, so yep. Great 2005 Disney live action movie that I've watched a few years ago. And this movie has Kurt Russell, the late Kelly Preston, along with Dave Foley, Kelly MacDonald, who voiced Pleakley in Lilo and Stitch, and Patrick Warburton. And plus, the late Cloris Leachman is in this movie as well. So, yep. And I do have the 1999 Disney animated movie, in which I have the 2000 VHS of this movie and Tarzan and Jane on VHS as well. So, yeah. And now I have Tarzan 2 on DVD. So, yep. I've seen this movie before last year, and this is a great movie. This movie has Logan Lunney, Piers Brosnan, Steve Coogan, Joe Panettiere, Sean Bean, and Uma Thurman. So, yep. And and plus, I got Steve D from Goodwill back in uh, June of 2022 while I'm in Boise for a few days. So, yep. Excellent 2010 movie that stars James Franco. So, yep. I've seen the two 21 Jump Street movies. The first one is hilarious, while the sequel is really good. So, yep. And I can't believe Ice Cube and Brie Larson are in this first two 21 Jump Street movies. So, yep. Oh, yeah. The first two movies are from Columbia Pictures and co-made by MGM and Original Films. So, yep. And I did rewatch this movie last night. And this is a good 1995 movie that I've rewatched tonight. So, yep. This movie stars Hugh Grant, Julianne Moore, Tom Arnold, John Cusack, Jeff Goldblum, and Robin Williams. And this movie also has Ashley Johnson in it too. So, yep. And if you haven't seen this movie, I recommend you all to watch it soon. So, yep. I've seen the 1953 version of War of the Worlds, and this is a classic 1953 movie. So, yep. And I believe I'm going to show you 9 DVDs to show. So, yep. And they're all right here. And this is the 2005 remake of War of the Worlds. So, yep. This movie has Tom Cruise, Dakota Fanning, Miranda Otto, Tim Robbins, and Morgan Freeman. DreamWorks movie co-made by Paramount and Amblin Entertainment. Plan on rewatching this movie soon, so yep. And this is and this is the 2000 version of The Grinch starring Jim Carrey, along with Molly Shannon, Jeffrey Timber, Bill Irwin, and narrated by Anthony Hopkins. So, yep. This is the 2018 version of The Grinch from Illumination. So, yep. And I've seen both movies and the 1966 How the Grinch Stole Christmas before last December. So, yep. plan on rewatching this movie plan on rewatching this movie next holiday season, which is in 2025. Columbia Pictures movie, co-made by Universal Pictures. So, yep. I've seen this movie before last year, and this is a great 2024 movie that stars Hilary Swank or Hilary Swank. And this is a funny 2015 movie that I watched a couple years ago. And this movie has John Cena in it. So, yep. And plus, I've seen the sequel before on Paramount Plus just a couple years ago, and I really liked it. So, yep. And finally, here's the last DVD for this video, and then I'm about to do Showing Random DVDs number 7 soon. So, yep. I do have the first 3 Indiana Jones movies on VHS, and I do have the Dial of Destiny on Blu-ray. So, yep. Well, guys, there you have for Showing Random DVDs number 6. So stay tuned for Showing Random DVDs number 7 coming up soon. So, anyways, Oppenheimer Me 2002. See y'all later and have a great rest of your night. So, yep.